So, Ambassador, on Tuesday, the Chinese government announced that it would be expelling all US journalists working for the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and the Washington Post from China, and that they have 10 days to leave. What does the Chinese government have to fear from an independent press, Mr. Ambassador?
Well, I think I still have to give you the right facts. First, it's not expelling anybody from China. Their work permit as journalists will be terminated. Secondly, not everybody from these media. Some of their people will still be working in China. But most importantly, we are doing all this in response to the measure taken by the US government against our journalists here. So in a sense, we are compelled to do all these things.
But so with respect, wasn't the first action the Chinese government expelling the 3 Wall Street Journal reporters because of critical coverage of the Communist Party's response to the coronavirus? And the US government expelled, from my understanding, Chinese state-owned, they effectively made them cap their staff numbers lower from state-owned outlets.
No, I think the fact is the Wall Street Journal ran an article with very insulting language on the entire Chinese nation. That caused a lot of anger among the Chinese people. So the government had to respond.
I mean,
Then the US government has taken actions against our journalists here, people who have never violated US laws, people who are just doing their professional job here, and they are expelled by the US government. Then we have to follow the principle of reciprocity. We have to respond.
I guess I read that column in the Wall Street Journal, and it didn't seem to me that there was anything that would violate a law in it. It was really criticizing the government.
That article is very insulting on the entire Chinese nation. If you know anything about Chinese history, I think a lot of people here in America did not agree with that title, with that kind of language. People were very upset here even.
I'm sure people will disagree, Mr. Ambassador. I guess the question is whether it's a good idea to expel reporters because of something you disagree with.
The first question you have to ask whether it's a good idea to write such an article at all.
Well, it's an interesting response.